Welcome to another episode of vLAWgmas. I hope you guys are enjoying it so far. Hope you're having a great December. Hope you're feeling a little bit festive, even given the state of the world. But hi, my name is Madison. I am a 1L at Washington University in St. Louis, and I make videos all about my experience in law school, giving advice for law school applications, just the whole 9 yards. The full package, if you will. Today's video is a video I am so excited about, and this is the law school starter pack. Everything that you need before you start law school. I'm gonna go through it. I'm just gonna tell you, these are the things that you need before you start law school. We have several categories. We have the school supplies category. We have the self-care category. We have the other category. We have it all. So if you are new, you should subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you as a subscriber. It means so much to me when you subscribe. You have no idea. You can also turn on my post notifications and follow me on Instagram as well. I want to start with a big preface. A lot of 0Ls always ask me if you should do anything to prepare for law school. And I'm going to tell you something, and this is going to probably make you either really stressed or really happy. No. Don't do anything to prepare for law school. It's a waste of time. Honestly, I'm just gonna say it. I didn't take any 0L prep courses, but I've talked to many people who have, and they say it's just a waste. 1L is something you have to experience to learn how to cope with it, to be honest. It's not something that a course can prepare you for. Every professor is different, which means every exam is different, and honestly, the exams are all that matters. So I don't recommend any sort of prep course or doing anything before law school starts, actually. I think going in blind kind of helped me be open to all the different learning styles, ways to brief cases, ways to take notes, and I think it actually helped. So keep that in mind, but we are going to get into the law school essentials. All right, I'm going to start with the school supplies essentials. Now, obviously you need a book bag, you need a laptop, you need pencils, pens, paper, you need all the basic school supplies. I'm gonna tell you some things specific to law school that I didn't really use in undergrad that have been abundantly helpful in law school. First, my whiteboard. If you guys watch my vlogs, my whiteboard has been my saving grace. It was $17 from Target. I love that whiteboard so much. I don't use a planner anymore. And if you would have told myself a year ago that I'm not using a planner in law school, I would have laughed in your face. I was a planner girl. I planned everything. Everything was in my planner. Breathing was in my planner. Eating was in my planner. Everything. I don't use one anymore because I just use my whiteboard. My whiteboard has all the assignments for every single week. I love being at my desk and being able to just look over, see what I have to do, and then move back. I don't have to open up my planner. It's all there. Right now, as you guys can see from the little clip, I have my finals study schedule on my whiteboard, which is, I know, it's very intimidating, but it's just really nice to have my calendar kind of there with what I'm studying every single day, and it's just really nice. Preferred over a planner. You need a whiteboard for law school, and I'm sure people who have watched my vlogs, you guys already knew I was gonna say that. That was a very predictable one. Secondly, are the legal memo pads. I never used these before law school, and they're great. I prefer them over notebooks, to be honest. I can't really tell you why. I picked up 2, and I think I filled up all of both of them this semester. It's the same thing as a notebook, it's just there's none of the spirals on the side. I don't really know why I like it that much. I think it's just because I take notes for every class in there, and then I can just flip through it. It's just easier for me. I can't really explain why I like the memo pads better than notebooks. I just do, and I don't think I'm ever gonna go back, so you should get yourself a few of those for the semester for sure. A file organizer. I had never used one of these until I redid my office, and as you can see, I have a desk drawer that has a bunch of files in it, and that has been really helpful for me, especially for legal writing. For my final memo, I printed out all my cases that I was using. I printed out all my client facts. I printed out a lot of stuff. That was just helpful rather than having 1,000 tabs open on my computer. So being able to file all that stuff in my open memo file made me feel really professional and really organized. I also have a file for just random WashU stuff. I have a file for some YouTube stuff. Invest in some cute file folders. Mine are from Target. I love them. A 3-hole punch. Now I'll keep this one brief because it's a 3-hole punch. I use this for my syllabi, putting them into my binder that only holds my syllabi. I just think it's helpful. You should have one. I mean, I don't really think it's law school specific. I almost just said Pacific. I don't think it's law school specific. I don't think it's law school specific. There we go. Now I'm actually literate. But I just think you should have one. I never had one. I had to go out and buy one, and I use it enough to warrant spending the $7 on it. So get one of those as well. Sticky notes for tabbing the blue book. Now, sticky notes I was never a big fan of. I was just like, I don't use them very often. I didn't understand the point of them. I have a few pages in the blue book tabbed, just if I'm working on a memo in a certain state, jurisdiction, I'll just tab the jurisdiction so that I don't have to go through searching for it. I'll tab specific rules that are important that I find myself looking at a lot. Tabbing things in law school, you're gonna have to do it. I don't do it in my casebooks very often, to be honest, because after I read the cases and after class, I'm not going back and looking at cases that we've read. I haven't done that once in my final studying process, and I don't think I will, just because everything's in my outline. Sometimes I'll put a sticky note on my laptop with my to-do list so that I can keep everything very organized, but a lot of the times it's just for tabbing the blue book. But definitely recommend you pick up some for that purpose, because you will use it quite a bit, unfortunately. We all know how I feel about the blue book, but does any law student like the blue book? Let me know down below. I'd love to know. I'd love to argue with you in the comments. Wireless headphones. I do not personally have these. However, a lot of my classmates do. Zoom University, this is very specific, wireless headphones. You should probably have some. I don't know. I could use AirPods. I just don't. I just like to have the sound echoing through the room rather than in my ears. I don't know why, but everybody uses them pretty much. I'm one of the weirdos that doesn't. So maybe pick up a pair of those, especially if you're online. It might be really helpful, especially if you live with other people who are up in your grill all the time. Then I definitely recommend them. But I'm just a weird anomaly in the fact that I don't use them, but the majority of people do. So something to put on your list. Highlighters. You guys knew this one was coming too. I was gonna put it first, and then I thought, they'll know that it's coming. So I'm gonna put it down the list so then they think I forgot, and then I'm gonna bring it out. Highlighters. You need a lot of highlighters. Guys, I've went through so many highlighters, especially since I switched from doing in-depth case briefs to book briefing. Book briefing is a kind of a shorthand way of briefing where you just highlight important parts of the case. I use one color to highlight procedural posture. I use one color to highlight the issue of a case. I might insert some footage here so you can see, but I just use random highlighters. I had some pastel highlighters that I really liked that died on me. The thing about a highlighter is how long it lasts isn't really that indicative of the quality. All highlighters die at some point, and that's just a sad fact of life. So I love those pastel highlighters. They were great. Now I just buy a huge pack from Target of like 20 because I know they're all gonna die eventually. You need them. I never highlighted anything in undergrad. I never really read for classes in undergrad, but in law school you need highlighters. It's just, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about that one. I have a good note-taking software, so this can be any software. I was using Pages at the beginning of the semester. Pages. Pages is not a good note-taking software. It is a note-taking software, probably in the bad category. Pages was horrible. I couldn't stand it. I don't know why I did it. OneNote is my preferred note-taking software. There are other ones, I'm sure. I can talk about OneNote all day. It is a great place to have all of your information. You can divide things into notebooks. I have a notebook for each course, and then inside the notebooks I have categories, my class notes, my reading notes, important notes. I just have it all divided out. Really easy to use software. It didn't take a ton of a learning curve. I kind of know how to use it now and I really enjoy it. So definitely find a note-taking software you like. If you have an iPad, Notability is a great one, but a good note-taking software is imperative. Next I put coffee. I mean, you guys know me. It's an essential. If you do not have a caffeine addiction, I envy you, and yeah, that's about it. I envy you. I'm really jealous. I love the Dunkin' Original Blend K-Cups, or I'll use the Starbucks Pike Place. Starbucks Pike Place is a little bit stronger, but the Dunkin' Original Blend tastes the best. I use a Starbucks sugar-free vanilla syrup, and then I go back and forth. I like oat milk better in my coffee. The barista blend, the Oatly one, is the best, but I go back to almond milk a lot. I don't know why. It's just, it's my holy grail. And another one that I don't have that I think I will probably invest in due to my bad posture is a book stand. So I need to buy one of these. Basically, this is my video. I'm just speaking it into, I need to do this. This is on my new to-do list. A book stand will hold up your books like this, so you don't have to go like this when you're reading. I've developed such a bad neck. When I wake up in the morning and I stretch, like a million things crack. It's like, are we at a nursing home? Honestly, like my neck is so messed up. And I think it's because I'm always doing this to read. So I'm gonna get a book stand so then I can do this and then my neck won't be all messed up. I'll get a book stand. Just don't be like me walking around like this all the time because my neck's all messed up. Now we're going to do some things for random stress relief. I have a few things in this category. It is no secret that law school is abundantly stressful, and aside from school supplies, you need some things to keep the morale not high, because that would be setting our expectations way too high. You need to keep your morale at a moderate level. I love exercising. Exercising is one of my favorite things. I have done a really good job Madison, at keeping my exercise regimen throughout law school thus far. I probably work out 3 to 5 times per week, 3 on a week where I'm having a very busy week, and 5 when I'm really on top of things. I'll actually have a video in vLAWgmas about my workout routine, so stay tuned for that. But for me, a good pair of running shoes. Yes, I have 2 pairs of running shoes that I love. I go on runs a lot. I also lift weights, so my dumbbells, my resistance bands, all of those things, if I didn't have them, my mental health in law school would be significantly lower. So whatever form of exercise you like to do, make sure you have equipment for that. Random self-care supplies, so this could be face masks. I love doing face masks. Lush face masks are incredible, but I haven't been to Lush lately since COVID stuff, but any sort of face mask will do. Candles, books that don't have to do with law school. I have a few self-care books that I love reading just a couple chapters from, sometimes if I'm feeling really stressed. A Netflix subscription, a Hulu subscription, a Spotify premium subscription, an Amazon Prime subscription, a Disney Plus subscription. These are all things that I have. Do I need subscriptions to all these streaming services? No, one would probably suffice, but I need options. I like to keep my options open. I'm that type of gal. Yeah, those things really help me. Spotify is the one I use the most. If I could only keep one, I would keep Spotify because I need my music and I need my podcasts. But streaming service subscriptions can also be really helpful for your mental health. A space that makes you feel calm and organized. Guys, before law school started, my office was so ugly. It was hideous. I'd go in there and I'd feel bad. Like, it was not a fun place to be. Over the summer, right before law school started, I redid my office. I actually have a video all about that I will put in the cards on one of these corners. I can never remember what corner it is, and you can watch my office makeover. I love my office now. I love spending time in there, and I remember pre-law school Madison thought, I'm gonna put all this money into this office. I better spend a lot of time in there, and I'm in my office 8 to 10 hours a day. Easily. I love being in there. It's my favorite room. It makes me feel so much better. Just looking at the cute little decor, the cute little prints that I have on the wall, it just makes me feel happy. And finally, this one is specifically for COVID times, but kind of all year round. You need some cute athleisure clothes. That's just it. You need some cute clothes that you can just lounge in. Also, you probably should get like a suit or something for a job interview, but the majority of time in law school, you just want to be comfy. Get some cute sweatpants. Get some cheap $4 leggings and some fuzzy socks, you know? You get little crop tops that you can wear that make you feel comfortable but also cute. These are things you're going to be wearing every single day. Don't invest in the super like nice cute sweaters. We don't need those. We need sweatpants. We need sweatshirts. We need t-shirts. We need things that we're gonna wear on a daily basis that are gonna make us comfortable. So get yourself some cute clothes, some cute athleisure, things that make you feel comfortable yet put together. And that's it, guys. That's my law school starter pack. These are all of the things you need before starting law school. You don't need to do anything extravagant to prepare for law school. I actually recommend that you don't, but these are some things you should pick up. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really enjoyed filming it for you guys. If you did, subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you as a subscriber. And if you're watching this the day it goes public, I have so many more videos coming this month, so you might as well stick around and subscribe and turn on my post notifications because I have a new video every morning at 9 a.m. And with that, I'm gonna end this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I have to go start studying for my finals, so I will talk to you guys tomorrow morning. Bye, guys.